Hello guys, take number 5. Please pardon me if I'm a little hoarse, save me from this hell. This is an update video and kind of a vlog where I will tell you what has happened to me in the last month and a half. I wanted to put some gameplay in the background, but I have not collected any recordings yet to edit together, so I have been playing live during the past 4 takes, and that has been messing me up a lot. So thank goodness that the server I normally play on is full. So what's on the agenda? I have my notes here. I want to talk about the current format, about where's Undertale, about the new hardware I got, and my plans for the future. So that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. All right, so the format is, I had this idea for a frog movie. With a little twist, basically, Instead of only putting in the sick place, you would also at least have an acknowledgement of all of the players' failures in between. Let's say you had a sweet round with, I don't know, 7 or 8 kills on a 30-player server, and I don't know, 2 hours later you got another sick action. So in my video, you'll at least see a number of deaths in between, like how many and frags, like to get a complete view of your performance, so that you don't get a misguided idea as a viewer that, oh, this guy has a 5-minute video set to sick music of some kind of MLG Pro actions of 1 digs galore and stuff. Surely that guy must be like an ESL pro, right? Nah, anyone could, make a frag video with enough patience to gather footage. I'm not about that. So that's just an idea. I might do something like that in the future. I would need to set up OBS better because I would also like to have kind of shadow play, something like that, going on. You know what shadow play is? It's a GeForce Experience feature that lets you capture the last 30 seconds of a gameplay on command at any time. It's basically a replay buffer on OBS. But I would like that to be a separate OBS process so that I could share that on Discord with my friends, So I would have to do that with a low bit rate so I could get immediately an output video that is less than 8 megabytes in size. Because I am too lazy to edit that stuff in Vegas or something or whatever, or FFmpeg if with the right. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should totally just. No, never mind. I don't like FFmpeg. I have used that a ton. I have many quote unquote recipes in my quote unquote cookbook or spell book, as I prefer to refer to it. But it's annoying. All right, just hang on. Okay, I have shut down the volume. We're not gonna play this game. It distracts me way too much. We're just gonna sit back and camp somewhere. Or shoot through walls. Okay, where's Undertale? Point number 2. It has been held back because of a number of things, which I'm going to enumerate for you. I'll describe them to you first, and then I will talk in detail. What do we have here? Hardware issues, Christmas, struggle to manage internet/video addiction. Yeah, that's the 3 points. So yeah, the first thing, hardware issues. I have even discussed that in the Let's Play itself. That's how old it is. It has actually been going on for Whoa. The beginning of last year. It's just I didn't do anything about it because I spent half a year at my mother's place because of COVID-19. And yeah, I did not bring my computer with me. Come on, die already. Kill over, you asshole. Check the notes. Oh, look at it. I see all of the reds killing the blues. Yeah, this is a long topic, and I would like to gloss over it, like not take too long. Isn't the guy diffusing? I have RMA the CPU, basically. But I suspect it is a RAM issue. Like, the problem is the CPU crashes, not the CPU, the whole computer does. It crashes when switching from from idle to low load. That's how it works. On high load, there's no problem. So I returned the CPU to manufacturer. I got an interesting deal. They did not repair my specimen of CPU. That's not how you describe it in English, but you know what I mean. My exemplarz, in Polish. My example of my product, my concrete, that particular serial number. They did not take that exact same one I had bought. They did not repair it. Yeah, I never got my CPU back, in fact. So maybe... Wait, whoa, what are you guys doing here? Fuck. Yeah, they offered me my money back, or I could get some other products from their store for the value of for the amount of money I paid for the processor at the time. So one interesting thing, a new generation of Ryzen's had come out in the meanwhile. So I could have gotten a bit of money back, the difference between the old price and new price, which is cool. Or I could have paid extra, not that much, and have gotten a next gen Ryzen, which allegedly or apparently the new Ryzens are 20% faster than the old ones, and the price is about 20% higher. So yeah, I picked the latter option. So that was interesting. I've never had something like that. I generally do not return products because, well, they usually work, you know. And even though I believed it to be a RAM issue, the computer has been working fine for how short I've had to test it. The instability occurred. I think about 2 days after I assembled the PC originally. Ah, I got it. Got him. Oh my god, there's 2 guys at the spawn. Well, at least I did some damage to one dude. And yeah, the new computer, it has been running okay for like a week. That's still not convincing to me, but I'm carefully optimistic. I want to observe the computer's behavior for the next... Whoa. Dang it, I have given away my position for free. It didn't notice anyway. It's such a nice place to camp here. I'm carefully optimistic about all this, but yeah, if there's another crash, then I guess I will just order new RAM sticks, and that will be that. Jesus, so many guys. Yeah, that's the random crashes on low load part. CPU are made. Looking at my notes right now. RAM might still be faulty. If it is, I'll get new sticks, I guess. OS reinstall by the end of the week. That's right. I previously had to reinstall the OS anyway to rule out, well, through troubleshooting, Oh, look, Trixie Lalamoon is the best one in the top left corner. The MVP. Nice, even though we lost. Where was I? Dang it, this is why I don't want to play this game. It gets me distracted. Yeah, I got a new SSD for my birthday in September. I bet there's a guy with a sniper to my left. You check. Well, maybe not. Not there, there's one dude. Yeah, this is going to be a clean install. It's bothersome. I'll have to move stuff, settings, favorites, the app data folder mostly. The music, all the stuff from my documents. It's not actually that bothersome, but I'll have to reinstall things because it's going to be a full clean install. Have to change all the Windows settings. I don't want to just make a data migration. Yeah, so that's the OS taken care of. And that concludes the hardware issues section. Now Christmas. Believe it or not, okay, that's not how you say it in English, but you might be shocked to hear that that's actually pretty good. Still more kills than devs. That's always good when not even paying much attention to how you play. Dang it, I get too into the game again. Thank you for freeing me from my prison. Yeah, I spent a whopping 3 weeks at my mother's place again for Christmas. During that time, I did nothing useful, and I really feel bad about it. I am glad to be back. I actually came back home just, yesterday? Yes, just yesterday, which is, let me check. It doesn't show here. What day was it? January, yeah, the 3rd of January is where I got home. So that time was wasted. I could have recorded stuff, but I didn't. Well, okay, I played Cyberpunk 2077. It's okay. It's not great. It's a disappointment, actually. Maybe I will make a video where I talk about what I dislike about the game. Maybe. Not a promise. It's not planned. All right, the last point. The struggle is real. The struggle to get my life back on track. Somewhere in, I want to say, October. Yeah, somewhere in October, I realized, yeah, I don't think my internet and video game use is healthy. So I decided I'm going to cut down on my internet and video game use. To that end, I have implemented some blocker software and installed browsers on the phone. I think I'm making progress. The whole point is not to just reduce my computer usage, it's to force me to establish some kind of time management system so I can get things done. So I do believe it will not actually impact, making Let's Plays. Although I do believe that, well, not just Let's Plays, but recording videos in general, well, though playing video games like in a pathological manner, let's say 5 hours of Counter-Strike non-stop, is a part of the problem. Okay, so that's that concludes the Where's Undertale section. I want to say that the ELP is put on hold, but is not abandoned. I will continue it. It's still in plans. I just have to reinstall the OS, and after that, I think will be good. Oh, that was a noob. Explains why he wasn't firing. Bear in mind, I have muted the game audio on my end. Yeah. Okay. So if that's what you wanted to know, you can end the video now. I will now move again. The last 2 points are new hardware and plans for the future. So new hardware is basically a camera. I got myself a webcam, more specifically. Ah, dang it, I did not bring flashbangs. Oh well, I'm just gonna rush in and die. Like that guy did. Well, at least I took one with me. I think I'm dead. Maybe not. Yeah, so the hardware, the webcam is mostly for TrotMania. If you have seen my previous videos, they were made, they had 2 points of view. One was, it was a cell phone pointed at the dance pad. It was pretty bad. It was unwieldy because I had to edit all of this stuff together in Vegas. By the way, I totally should have tossed some flashbangs here up, against this catwalk or there. Ping! It would like fly here and explode and cover the entire area. I will do that now because I'm decently at the front. It doesn't even matter. I will probably die, but that's good. The new camera comes with a built-in stereo mic, which is very interesting. Oh, dang it, I'm dead again. Someone's rushing. Maybe not. Ah, they went to take the pochylnia. That's how we call it in Polish. I don't know what the name is in English. You there. You're blinded now. Yeah, I haven't tested the the microphone yet. I believe it will be an improvement. I mean, everything is better than this cheap headset mic. I do believe I could even stick a sock on top of the headset microphone to create a poor man's pop filter that would probably help with the audio quality. But yeah, I haven't tested the mic, but I'm looking forward to that. I hope it will be good. And yeah, I have actually recorded some TrotMania videos to test the camera. It's handy, you have another device in OBS. You can have everything recorded and managed straight from the computer. You don't have to bother with Vegas at all. It's lovely. But yeah, I have not published anything. It's not good enough, I think. I mean, like the webcam fares well. It's good. How about am I? Oh yeah, I didn't update. Yeah, I'm like 1 frag in the hole, 1 frag behind. That's fine. Frags don't matter right now. Oh, hang on. No, hold on a second. I'm dead. Yep. Okay, that's all I had to say about the webcam. Someone complained on the chat about flashbangs. Those were on mine. I killed that guy. You see, now the damage indicators are gone. Yeah, that's how you know you have flashed them well. That was all me. Those 2 flashbangs are basically godlike. Every time you rush, the upper bomb side is terror. It's so good. Yeah, but I was killed by the tryhard. Oh well. I would be tryharding all the same. I mean, just as hard as he is if I weren't recording. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Plans for the future. We have a few. I'm not going to enumerate them at the start. I'll just tell you. One thing I want to do is let's play Crime Cities. It's a really shitty game, but it's Polish. It's not super shitty, it's just bad. But I want to do an LP because no flashbangs. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I want to record it because no. Yeah, sorry, I get carried away. But no complete Let's Play of Crime Series exists on YouTube. There are some partial ones, but nobody has ever beaten the last level, and I know why. It's really obnoxious at the end. It's very, very not fun. But yeah, especially what I want to showcase is a certain version of the game that I believe no one else has but me. I have, well, Crime Series is a game of my childhood. It's actually the first game I have ever pirated. It wasn't me who did that even. It's somehow my mom got me the pirated version. That's kind of interesting to me. But I do believe it was cracked some kind of weird way that must have tripped the anti-piracy feature in the game somehow, because it's as tough as balls. It's nothing like the version you can play nowadays on GOG or Steam. It has a ton more enemies, is super challenging, even on very easy difficulty. And you know, it's not intended to be that way. Because the game is intended to have limited enemies, but there they just respawn, and the resources are very limited in that game. Very limited. I will need, to run it in Windows XP. I tried running that old version of the game on Windows 10. It didn't work. But that's just, a hindrance, an inconvenience. Okay, another thing I want to do in the future. I want to do something in Hellsinker. Hellsinker has been enjoying a recent surge in popularity, I heard, and I've seen some of it too. Yeah, I again would like to do something that has not been done before, and the idea is for a pacifist run. Yeah, so that would be fun. I generally don't enjoy playing shoot 'em ups normally for score. It's just, I mean, I don't even know what it means to play for survival. I only play for score, and that's just, it gets me very, very, very triggered very easily. And I get nowhere, and I grind, and it's just no fun. But this could be interesting. I am pretty sure the game can be, you can basically get no kills at all up until segment 8 boss, or true last boss. So it should be doable, and it's going to be fun. You might know that I have already recorded a no-kill run of segment 4. It was fun. So that's... yeah, that's another thing, basically. And what else have we here? Yeah, lastly, I just want to record more TrotMania, but that's difficult for a number of reasons. I'll try to be quick. This part always took me a long time to explain in the previous takes. No, I'm not dead yet. I got 1 kill, that's good. The game is hard, like really hard at this point. On YouTube, you only see me upload levels 11 and 12, but I am playing up to 15s now, and it's very difficult to get a full combo. Even when I play on keyboard, it's just, it's choking. At least one note is just a certainty, It's a fact of life. It no longer triggers me. It's just something I've come to accept, and I will upload more songs on the dance pad, but they will not be full combos. I will give them the same treatment I gave my Super Hexagon videos, where I will obsolete songs that I have gotten a better result in. That's the plan. I will make them unlisted, stick them in a playlist like my old Super Hexagon runs. Yeah, because I just want something published. I think it's fun to watch me play, even if I don't play flawlessly, as long as I play at a, decently well. Another issue, the game is loud. What you don't know is that I have bought a hard pad in the meantime. I have only played in like a soft pad with a foam insert, or whatever they call it in the community. It produces a hell of a lot more noise. That's problematic, to say the least. By the way, normally my strategy is to rush here, pop a smoke right there, 2 flashbangs right at the entrance, then rush somewhere out there. Always works. But I'm not gonna do that now because it takes too much focus. No camping, screw you. Yeah, loudness is a real issue. I have gotten a yoga mat to alleviate it. I have tested it. I mean, I've had the hard dance pad for like the better part of 2020. I had it at my mother's place, but I did not record there. I would have camped there. It's such a nice place. Oh, there they are. Wait. Oh, damn, that guy was stuck under the train cart. Whatever. Yeah, I have problems with the noise. I live in a block of apartments, a very large one. I am self-conscious about making too much noise. The door to my room, I only have one room, by the way, is poorly mounted, The door is poorly mounted. It does not sit right in the frame. And yeah, noise, seeps through. You can very easily hear anything that's happening in the room. And I share the apartment with 2 people I don't know. So yeah, that makes me very uncomfortable. Let me check. Yeah, I'm almost at the end of my notes here. Yoga mat, I told you about it. It absorbs the shock against the wooden floor, and yeah, reduces the noise. And it also prevents the pad from slipping, because even though the hard pad weighs about 10 kilograms or 8, still not, and it has something to prevent slippage too at the bottom, but that's not enough. They killed 2 guys or one? Only one. No, actually 2. Yeah, 1 yoga mat is not enough though. So I will need to get another, unless I want to slice this one in two. I have measured, and if I do that, I will have just enough mat to fit neatly below the entire dance pad. I might do that, I don't know. I don't really need a yoga mat for my exercise and yoga, which I do a little bit of, Gotta keep healthy and stretch and nimble. Yeah, I am content exercising on the carpet in my room. Maybe I'll just, well, one way or another, I will probably need a second mat. Uh, and the last issue I have with the pad that kind of prevents me from playing well is apparently a very common issue among pad players. It's basically the buttons are not sensitive enough for me, On higher difficulties, you often have to press notes so fast that you like barely put any weight on your feet, on your presses. So this is where the problem comes from. Sorry, I was reading the chat again. Guys writing in all caps. The guy usually has good ideas. Like, look at him, he's at the top of the scoreboard. He's a very good player. I almost wish I could spectate him like full time, but spectators are not allowed. They're kicked out. Anyway, last things I want to say. I'm gonna attempt a very common modification of a dance pad, well known in the community and known as under the name Penny mod. It's exactly exactly what it sounds like. I'm dead. Yeah, you stick coins under the in between the metal plates that make up the pressure sensor. That lowers the distance that needs to the plates need to travel to touch and to close the circuit and register, and pass the signal to the controller to register a click. So that I need to do that basically. I have never done that. I am not a DIY person, but it has to be done, and I hope I don't mess it up. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, we made it. This is the best take yet. I could also tell you that I have been playing on the keyboard. I guess I have a little bit of time. Well, not really. But basically, a pro tip. If I played on the keyboard because, well, it's just much hassle to set up the dance pad every time, among other things. So try playing with your index fingers. That's my pro tip. Index fingers of both hands and set up basically play on the keypad. Use keys 4, 6, 8, 2. It is very much like using your legs actually. It is very, very close to playing with your legs. It's an interesting experience and it allows you to play very well. Actually, I play much better on the keypad than I do on the dance pad because it's exactly the same to your brain, but you have infinite stamina. It's very, very interesting. It also let me figure out my problem with the dance pad. Um, about insufficient sensitivity because it's perfect on the keyboard. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me ramble. This was actually an acceptable take that ended reasonably quick, and I touched on all of the subjects. So yeah, Undertale will come, maybe even this month, but don't quote me on that. I mean, I'll try. Oh, I also have 2 unpublished Undertale episodes that I recorded way back when, but never edited. So that comes first, and after that there should be new episodes. So and after that, all that I have planned. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you later.